right? Shalom, shalom. And we're the true Hebrew Israelites coming to week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America known as Babylon the Great. Before we get started, I'm going to give our praise on that glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
The double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which always is true. Much respect to the Akim out there laboring in his work, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth. So you can say shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, we're back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, to proclaim the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, and also the resurrection of the house of David. Which is currently what you're seeing take place within the earth, man. Is you're seeing all these calamities take place, these so-called Tia attacks, right? Which pretty much is alluding to this uncertainty, that perplexity, right, that we read about Luke 21:25. But everything is working on the behalf of the salvation of the elect, all right? As you read in Romans 8:28, it speaks about all things work for the good of them that are called of the Most High, and that's to them that are called according to His purpose, all right? Because according to the Lord's good will, right, He wants to set up, you know, His chosen ones in rulership once again. You know, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And so as we see America falling, all right, well, simultaneously through the Spirit, you got the house of David rising, and that's what you producing pretty much joy within the spirit of the elect. Okay? So if you're in that spirit of, you know, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, then, you know, there's something wrong with you. Let's say it like that. There's something wrong with you, you know? So evils is good news unto us, basically, right? So if anybody ain't got that, we can get, Matthew 24:14. Y'all got that? Yep.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Yeah.
And then shall the end come."
Yeah, the end is dealing with eon, right? End of an age. See? Not talking about the end of the actual planet, but the end of an age, the end of a rulership dealing with Esau, Edom, 669. And so this gospel, the good news, is for the Israelites, right? Will be preached into all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. And right now, the end's been made manifest. All right, we can get 2 Ezra 9th chapter. All right, because these different signs and wonders that you're seeing, also Isaiah 8:18, we can get that real quick. Especially with the prophets being on the scene, it's a great sign and wonder that the Lord is getting ready to come back and set up His establishment on the earth, man. I got it.
All right, this is Sirach or Ecclesiastes.
No. This is Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 18. And it says, "Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me."
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shai speaking in the spirit, whom the Lord had given me. Because Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai the elect. I and the sons whom the Most High had given me. Yeah.
I can read that again.
Yeah.
It says, this is Isaiah 8 and 18. It says, "Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion."
All right, so we are a sign within itself, in which we're preaching the secrets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Deuteronomy 29:29 says the things that are revealed, all right, the secret things belong to the Most High, but the things that are revealed to what? His Israelites, man, the chosen. So we have the secrets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua according to His counsel. And He sent us forth after the manner of apostles to haul them down and their elders to proclaim the end of America and the establishment of the house of David, the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I had. 2 Ezra 9.
Well,
Yeah, this 2 Ezra 9 verse 1. He said, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself."
Yeah, so measure the times diligently within itself, man. Because the prophecies are like mile markers. When you're when you're going towards a destination, it's like you got mile markers to tell you how far you are from that destination. And we're on the path into the kingdom of heaven. All right? And these prophecies that we're seeing bud forth signifies we're closer to that destination. All right? That's why we rejoice when we see the eagles arise, man. As our Lord said, when you see all these things take place, hey, look up, for your salvation draw nigh.
If it says, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And that's the thing, because the world doesn't have the understanding of the prophecies. That's why the scripture say we have a more sure word of prophecies. So we have to analyze what's happening in the earth and line up with the scriptures to let you people know exactly what time you're in. And with a wise man's heart, discern both time and judgment. You see? So only the wise understand these scriptures to where they're able to measure the current situation we're in. We know that we're headed towards the mark of the beast, all right? Going into what, the World War III, that's gonna pretty much, issuing the water. Issuing the wrath of Yahweh by Shimon Shah with America being destroyed by nuclear missiles, man. All right? So you want to know what signifies the prophet? Well, basically, you got to wait. You got to wait and see. All right?
Because it's Matthew 10 and verse 5. It says, these 12 Yahweh shall send forth and command them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and to any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Yeah, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right? In which the lost sheep pretty much is talking about the elect. All right? Those who were lost and were found, right? And which they were gathered by the testimony of Yahweh Shah. It says in Greek, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's what the apostles are crying about. Acts the 1st chapter. Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of heaven to Israel? It specifically says the kingdom is for the Israelites, man. You know? It's not for the other nations. So we're talking about, as you pointed out earlier, Matthew 24 and 14, and this gospel of the kingdom, when you go into the word kingdom, it deals with dominion, man. Dominion means to rule, all right? You got dominance pretty much over the inhabitants, the subjects upon you, man. Deal with the other nations. So that's what the Bible is promoting. It's not promoting equality. It's not promoting, you shaking hands with so-called white man and having a peace treaty. No, it's promoting you ruling over your oppressors. You see? So we're not coming here with a nice, feel-good message for America. We're saying this place is going to be destroyed. So-called white men and all the rest of the nations who put us in the captivity, they're going into slavery as well, man. You know?
All right, that was it.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, from one people to another. That one people is talking about from Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, to another, which is Jacob, which are the Israelites, man. So you're seeing the transition of kingdoms take place right before your eyes. All because of the ill dealings of the so-called white man, all right? Who rape, rob, and lynch his way onto the top, right? The thief coming out, but it's still kill and destroy. You see? So the Bible is highlighting the atrocity of the so-called white man. Who's guilty of what the brother just read, man? Through unrighteous dealings, all right? Can you read that one more time?
Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Yeah, riches gotten by deceit, man. See? Ill dealing. Pressure. Right? That pretty much signifies the so-called white man to a T. As you read Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. That's how that's how this motherfucker got his way onto the top, man. Through prophecy.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, so the Most High is being facetious. Yeah. If it ain't the so-called white man, who the fuck is it? You had this nigga, Cooley. You know? This nigga Cooley, man. Yeah, I know y'all some fine kids, man. Saying this fucking kingdom like, yeah. Now you read that script to that nigga, he ain't gonna say this is a so-called white man because what? He loves his slave master. He's been indoctrinated by Christianity. They got a book called How to Make a Negro a Christian, something like that. Something like that. I forget how it goes. But these devils have plotted, ever since you came over here on ships, dealing with indoctrination, make your ass become docile, submissive unto the orders. They gave you civil rights. You got the inauguration coming up that's lined up with MLK Day, man. You know? That's satanic as fuck, man. Yeah, man. So it's all a fucking psyop. He's known as a subtle serpent. Roughly paraphrase. He's crafty, man. and you jakes are deceived by him because you think this man really wants peace for you, you know, but in reality he wants to secretly rule over you. He wants you thinking that you can obtain some kind of equality or peace. All right? But behind the scene, they're working out all kind of shit to keep you in the region, man.
It's the book of Psalms 50, and let me start at verse 19. It says, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit."
Yeah, Esau. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit, lies. All right? Esau lied about your heritage. He lied about who the name of your God was. He told you his name was God and Jesus Christ. You know, these things would keep you in derision. According to the scriptures, you had to know the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son to be saved, man. And that was only for the Israelites to know. So Esau, yep. But Esau in his deceptiveness, right? He hid that information from you. He gave you his philosophy, his way, to keep you in derision. But you niggas don't see that. You an Israelite. In 2025, you still calling on Christ, man. There's something wrong with you, you know?
Yeah, niggas, a lot of these so-called Christians voted Trump 2024. It's significant. It's funny through the spirit when you look at it that you niggas is off on Martin Luther King Day. The majority of you niggas, if you get an office job, per se, you know, off on Martin Luther King Day just to see the torch being passed. The torch being passed of your new slave master. And Esau putting it right before your face. And we pray through the spirit that, hey, Trump actually bring forth a lot of these prophecies that the Lord has spoken of. Because Jake is docile as the brother is going into, man. A weak ass nigga like what's his name, Cooley. You know, it's like that's just another another stumbling block for these well-to-do ass niggas that hate women. You know, that's it. Like they hear our masculinity of the spiritual breakdown. We just break it down spiritually. These niggas acting like it's a science to women. It's a science to like shut your stupid ass up, man. It's time for prophecies to reign, man.
And if I may add, in Job 9:24, that's a prophecy that's been fulfilled. Mm-hmm. And when Nero get back in office, he's gonna fulfill prophecy once again. It's like 64 to 70 AD. That was a whole a time of reign that he did.
Good. Just like he told Daniel, hey man, hey, in the end I should stand a night lot. You think these Edomites, these top level Edomites of all of these incarnations, you think they ain't on planet Earth and they ain't finna stand up in their lot now?
Yeah.
Nah, these motherfuckers finna stand up in their lot and they finna show themselves, man.
Hey, that's spirit, y'all. It's a saying history repeat itself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
So it ain't like it's just gonna stop and go to another way. No, it's gonna be the same thing that happened over again.
Yeah, scriptures bad it up. Ecclesiastes 3 and 9.
I got y'all.
I got you. NLT about yourself.
NLT?
Yeah. It pretty much explains exactly what you just said. Anybody got on the phone?
No, you said Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, 9 and 3 and 9 NLT. Yeah, because Trump is finna get inaugurated, and the first thing that the nigga said he's gonna do is he's gonna go to Chicago, right? He's gonna send the feds out in Chicago and start, detaining motherfuckers. Man. That's important.
Except they had the top of time in the season. I mean, 1 and 9. That's what you're looking for. Because even it says if it's something on earth to see if it's new. You know, I got it. Matter of fact, I got it. This Ecclesiastes 1, and I'm gonna start at verse this Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 8 in the NLT. It says everything. Matter of fact, everything. Verse 9, my bad. It says history merely repeats itself. It has all been done before.
See that? Mm-hmm. That shows the power of the Lord, man. So now we can go into history and see things that transpired, especially dealing with 64, 70 AD, and we can relate that to now. History repeats itself. We in Rome all over again.
You can make those spiritual correlations.
Yeah. That's what shows the power of the Lord also, man, to make history. Because the fact that he can make things repeat themselves all over again shows his power, that he controls everything by his word. So when you look at 64 AD when Nero started burning down Rome, and he blamed on the so-called Christians, which are Israelites, that's what's going to happen again. The Israelites are going to be blamed for something major in America.
Yeah.
modern day Rome.
And if I could speak to that, because when you look at it, when you speak to Nero, you see people don't really extrapolate. They don't bring it to thought. When you think of Nero persecuting the Christians, was it Edomites persecuting Edomites? All you had, if it was that simple or whatever, all you had to do was shut your mouth. You know, well, how could you persecute somebody that shut their mouth? The scripture tell you to be wise as serpent, harmless as a dove. You know, it was obvious. Esau, it was a pale-skinned man coming against a dark people, and he expected it was easily. You were easily spotted in these lands of Rome, man. Why? Because that was the land of the Edomites, man. It wasn't like Carthage. It wasn't like Corinth. We talking about Rome. You
White
see?
folks neighborhood.
Yeah, you in the white folks' neighborhood. We in his backyard, bro. You live in his backyard. You think it ain't gonna be hard for Esau to come against you in that day, man?
Hey, if I may add too, because even when you read the Josephus, it was certain Edomites that ended up fighting with Jacob.
God.
Because they realized how fucked up Esau was, man.
Yeah, but that was just Jake's.
Yeah.
Through the spirit.
Yeah, through the spirit. And because it's a prayer, they said, if we die, we just come back as Israelites. Because Jake been freaking out, for lack of better words.
Yeah, just you know, hey, Jake's the certain Jake's that was cursed with leprosy, get down with Esau, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But hey, you get a Blake Griffin, a clan of Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and you can get a Jesse Timberlake. You know what I'm saying? He might look like he's white, but he's a Jake. But if I may add, just going back into Nero coming down, there's Esau come down having great wrath.
Yeah, he definitely gonna come down with great wrath, man. Folks don't understand how psychotic Nero was, because Nero, you had something about? Because Nero wanted to be an actor. Nero didn't want to be an emperor.
Yeah.
He was just abusing his power. What is Trump known for, man?
He's an
Trump,
actor,
he's
entertainer.
Entertainer, but yeah, you want the entire world to take you as a serious businessman. Which are you, nigga? You confused. You see, a double-minded mind is unstable in all its ways, and that's your lead.
If I could say too, dealing with Nero, when you Google like the reason why he so-called burnt down Rome, he said he wanted to pretty much to rebuild Rome. You know, same thing you seeing happen right now. You know, they want to rebuild America, man. That's the new world. Yeah, build back better.
Now, if I may, back you brothers up. This Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So the back of the arcing up, man, you know, shit, this nigga accustomed to do evil, man. You know, you can't expect Esau to do good. All these years he been whooping your ass, and you know, he came over here, took the land from the natives, and now you expect him to do good, you know? And how you fuck a lot of you Jakes up is by the way of his religion, Christianity, man. You know, white Jesus, man. You know, here it is. Now that he on top, let's love everybody. No, man. No, this devil, he gotta pay for the shit that he has sold throughout the earth, man.
This Psalms 140, start at verse 1. It says, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man.
Who's the evil man? Esau. All right. What is evil going to? Bad times, right? All right. So who's the man that brought forth bad times? That's what the scriptures go into Revelation. That red horse. All right. That's Esau, man. He was the individual that was given the power to take peace from the earth, man.
We got authority, people more.
Yeah, the wicked when the wicked are authority, the people mourn.
Then you got that saying, can't let a good crisis go to waste.
Yeah. Or the have chaos, man. You get it?
Yeah, it says, which imagine mischief in their heart.
Read it from the top up.
Yeah, it says, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man.
And we know who the violent man, the man who conquered the world through rape, rob, and murder. Now, but this is the part.
Yeah.
Continue.
It says, which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war.
All right, so it says they gather mischief in their heart. So you would like to think that was an act of God that happened over there in California. It was the Lord's will, but was that the act of Yahweh Shah? Do I believe? No. I'm just speaking as a man in that regard. Why? Because we know Esau had Agenda 21. I remember like one of the first few lessons I did, Esau kicked that child, man. You know, going into Agenda 21, I finally got the breakdowns of the reasons of the things. This is this, you know, the 10 zones. You breaking it down, man, you know. But Esau had a thing, and I read the book of Agenda 21. It was on page 400 and something. I forget now. It's been years, and Esau be taking this information because it was hella information at that time. Like James Hills 15. You can barely find information on these projects and things, these topics anymore.
If I may add, that's like Esau trying to scrub away the evidence.
Yeah, because it's he went into sustainable living. That was the key thing, sustainable. That was the new term. That was the new coinage. Sustainable living. He said that he was going to turn one area into farmland, one was going to be a buffering wilderness, and the other was going to be full of super cities. So the Midwest was going to be basically the farmland. He really wanted the West Coast to be like where he build, where he create energy, you know, do his industrial shit, and everybody live on the East Coast. That's where he getting your 15-minute cities and your super cities from.
And if I may add on that too, that's why Bill Gates, a lot of the land that he purchased was up there in Oregon and Washington. The North, Western.
Second Corinthians.
Even like during the time when they were taking that land, they were doing a lot of mining and shit over there too. They put lead in a lot of the water supply in California. You know, that was all just to pretty much push Jacob out of certain areas and shit.
Yeah, he's setting all of that stuff on fire to what? Yeah, because he's going along with that what? Agenda 21. Now he's finna create sustainable living because the way that we've been living is unsustainable. You see, look at California. That was the Mecca of America, so to speak. You know, Hollywood. You know, it was the end all be all of America. That's where everybody wanted to go. Now look at it. That lifestyle is unsustainable. But this is the new model we're gonna go. You see?
So how crafty this devil is, you know, because he pretty much blames, you know, everything that we see going on, the strange weather events and fires on what climate. Climate thing, right? Too much CO2 in the atmosphere. Everything that lives needs carbon dioxide, right? So he's blaming it on that, pretty much on life itself as life source. And he's saying that now we got to pretty much get control of CO2. You're going to have a carbon footprint, you know, in the future. They're going to be able to monitor how much you breathe, how much you eat, your way of life, man. And that's going to give him more control going to the 15-minute cities, man. You know, so this devil is real diabolical and subtle in the way that he's doing this thing, you know.
This is the book of Sirach 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
That's it.
For like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He said his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. I'm reading again. This for the brothers though. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, because by peace, this devil will destroy many. You know, he's going to create these calamities. And behind it, he's going to say, we got to do this and do that for the sake of the people. Right?
But really, he's corralling the herd. He's corralling the sheep.
He's herding everybody together. You know?
This 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, let Satan should get an advantage of us.
Let Satan should get an advantage of us, man. See, you gotta feel that when this is raised. I'm talking about for you, brothers. We feel it. That's why you seeing the reactions on camera. But you gotta feel it on the other end, man. Let Satan should get an advantage of us, man, because we're those special characters in that movie, man. The grand movie. We're those special characters that were set beside the wayside. Here it is. We got our own little lives day to day, but here it is. Now here it is. The Justice League coming together. But then we gonna part ways. Superman gonna do his thing. Batman gonna go back to Gotham City. Such and such gonna go back to Wakanda. So on and so forth. You see? But what? We gathering for what? A great cause, man. Thanos is coming. But hey, this Thanos, this is the righteous Thanos. Not Thanos the Esau role. We talking about the righteous.
If I make it, even when you look at those Marvel movies, even though it was Guardians of the Galaxy and all these different people, when you really look in those movies, they was really talking about Thanos. And it's like us today, because you can look at our lives, but daily you can see in our lives we're talking about Yahweh. That's how we all link up. I would have never, me and this brother, we stayed in the same city, we stayed in the same city. This brother staying in Tuscaloosa, this brother staying in Gadsden. We would have never met each other if it weren't for Yahweh Shai. And going back into the Justice League.
It's like the Avengers, Justice League, whatever, man. They came together for what? Hey, we gotta stop Thanos, man.
We gotta stop him.
Yeah, the Avengers, man. Yeah, for you simpletons, you wanna be,
As if we coming to stop Esau.
Yeah, we coming to stop you, Esau. You know, you got it out.
Yep, it says the saints should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices.
You're not ignorant. Lord willing, we stay in the faith. We're not ignorant, man, because just because you're alert and you're aware now, the Lord can cause you to not off, man. And that's what we pray, that the Lord take not his Holy Spirit from us. But the point is that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man, because these is a part of his devices. Him setting California on fire. I had a day where I was from, he was like, man, it ain't gonna snow, it ain't gonna snow. So see, the day that flurries and shit came down, these niggas playing with the well. You know?
Yeah.
But it's getting to a point, it's like, everything can be either blamed on, you're gonna have to blame it on the Lord, or you're gonna have to blame it on Esau. And everything that you could give credence to Esau, you starting to see it, yo, man, it got a side effect to it. We're seeing that side effect. And we're not ignorant to it. So we won't partake of these side effects even though we're in the midst of it. Because these people are gonna get caught up in these times, put it this way. Esau's gonna sneeze in the air and they're gonna catch a cold, but we won't catch it, man, because it's impossible to shield yourself from a cold, from a sneeze. We're gonna be shielded. You got that? We're not ignorant to his devices, man.
Yeah, this 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1. It says, "But the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night."
Yeah, so Jake always got something to say. Oh, pay attention to this. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. But you mean to tell me that you can't put two and two together? It's like, hey, yo, man, you see that move, man? You hear that sound, man? Hey, man, something coming. But what's going on? The Lord has quickened our spirit. It's like, yo, man, something happened. And now we're what? We're made aware. We're not ignorant to the devices of the thief. Esau's a thief, in reference to us. You know, he would try to come in on us, but for the wicked in the 2/3, Yahweh is coming like a thief in the night, man. He's gonna come unaware. He's gonna come when you're at your most lax. Like in the military, they do military. The majority of the most successful military operations are conducted between the hours of 2 o'clock and 4:30. Not even 5, because motherfuckers wake up at 5. It's between 2:30 and 4:30. A 2-hour window? Because that's when Jake done did his pleasures. Jake gonna get his sleep, you know? Yeah, either Jake drunk as hell, he stumbled, or he already sleep.
Yeah, he already got it.
That's why the Lord is gonna come unto you like as a thief in the night, because your body calls for rest, man. Your spirit calls for rest. And the Lord is saying he's gonna catch you in your spiritual rest, man. You got it?
This is the book of Matthew 16:1. The Pharisees, also with the Sadducees, came, tempting, desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven.
And that's the same thing these Jake do now, man. These Christians, cool. He's an example of one of these guys. You got these other wayward Israelite groups, but all of them come up in a way in the family. The same way, man. Read that back, Bible Shah.
The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting, desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven.
Show them a sign from heaven. So you can't show it, nigga. I thought you had. Why should I listen? Why am I listening to you? Why are you coming to me, asking me to prove? Nah, Jake gotta be steadfast, and you gotta be 10 toes down in your belief in the Lord. It's like, hey, yo, man, in due time. I can't tempt the power of the Lord. When a motherfucker come ask you prove the power of the Lord, hey, no, nigga, you prove the power. You prove your power, man.
And even the prophecies, niggas talk shit about the sea hill. Talk shit about World War III, or even 5 years ago, World War III, Jake was trouble, the sea hill, that was formed. But you going after the pandemic, niggas really started listening.
Yeah, but what you had to do, what did you have to do to understand it? Keep living, nigga. Yeah. Keep living, nigga. That's my answer for Jake. Keep living. You'll see.
That's why I say, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing.
So keep living, nigga.
That's why I say, words don't teach you, adversity will.
Got to reach to the back, y'all look real good.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when it's coming to pass, lo, it will come.
Hey, it says, lo, it will come. And that's a promise, man. Because the words of Yahweh shall have never went out vain. You know, and again, it might not come when you want it to. It's a sin. God might not come when you want to, but he's always on time.
You know, when you hear that, read that back and stop at, for lo, it will come after that. So imagine this. Just read it by yourself.
It says, and when this cometh to pass,
No, it's not JP.
and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
Yeah, it's like, nah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's gonna come. It's like it's that pulling. It's a pulling. Like I've been telling you, but I'm really gonna come. It's really gonna. It's like if you didn't take me serious, take me serious. Take this right here, this moment. Serious. You know, like your pops done grabbed you, pulled you on your shoulder. You thought it was one thing, and then he pulled you a little bit closer. Then you like, oh, this ain't that moment. This ain't like he's serious with you right now. This is that for lo, it will come, man. The Lord is serious. He's grabbing your attention. I bet you I could show you better than I can tell you, man. That's that. This is that tone. You got it.
Play that song, Don't Believe Me, Just Watch.
Yeah. Trinidad.
Yeah, good. Yeah, just finishing out, though. It said, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
And if I make my shot, that's that Lord will come. Because there's certain prophets that's going to tell you bullshit that's not going to come.
Yeah.
And just the whole point, because even guys say, Revelation 13 and 11 talking about Nero.
Yeah.
Still, some people say all nations can be saved. Well, when this prophecy comes to pass, we're going to see who's truly a man of the Lord. That's why Jeremiah 28th chapter makes so much sense. It says, wait, if they prophesy peace, we're going to see what happens. But if it don't, you in trouble then, man. Because that's what it is. Niggas already think they already saved, man. Niggas think it's just going to be a cakewalk into the kingdom of heaven. And that's why they got most of the nation in Israel in that docile state. You know?
So you got niggas saying that Jacob Trouble, they ain't no Jacob Trouble. That was in the past, right? Man, come on, man.
Hey, if I may, that ultimate, come on, man, bro. That's because these niggas, they doubt the Lord for one. For two, they don't believe. You know? Like, and again, they just unfaithful, man. Which should, like the brother said, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, then we're gonna see who the last one standing, man. The prophecy take hand upon the planet Earth, man.
I got one for you.
Bob say like Jacob said they had enough, you know. He went through chattel slavery, right?
Yeah.
All the oppression them when Esau eat them. Ain't we been through enough? So now when we hear the good news about the Israelites, we just want to be at peace now. But no, the Lord still got his hand stretched out still. He still got an anger towards his people, man. For denying Yahweh shot, and they got to pay for that. They see these times.
Like this is Romans 3 and 3. Romans 3 and 3. But what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah without effect?
Yeah, so if you don't believe in Jacob's trouble, all the evils that we're talking about, all right, does that mean that it's not going to come into effect? Does that mean that the famine is not going to take place? The MOTB, the mark of the beast? The collapse of society? Right? Esau coming down upon him because he's jealous because you got the birthright? No. The things that are written are going to come to pass. We're in the greatest time, just like in the movie, man. The end of the movie is pretty much the best. That's the climax. That's the finale.
They
right?
have you on the edge of your
They have you on the edge of your seat. Why, dog? You know, you into it. You're like, damn, it's so much suspense. But it's a heightened time within that movie in which, you know, a lot of shit is going on, a lot of drama, you know? But at the end, you know, pretty much the good guy wins. That's going to be the elect through Yahweh Shah. You know, they're going to escape all these perils that we're preaching about. But you niggas that don't believe, well, you're going to get caught into these said perils. All right, you're going to get caught up into the famine, right? The race wars, Esau coming down, the power going out, the wild beasts in the streets, man. Okay, what else we got, man?
Famine.
Man. Yeah, famine. You gonna say that again? Famine. Keep the wild beasts.
Hey, the Lord come. The Lord come. He gonna come and snap on niggas too, man.
Yeah.
Apparitions.
Yeah, apparitions. Why? That's wild. Yeah. You in Egypt all over again. You know what happened back in ancient Egypt? Torments.
And Jake is not ready for all that, man. Niggas are so foreign of just standing in the house, playing the game, watching TV. When those lights come out, bro, it's gonna really show you your worst fears, man. I remember last week, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, I seen the coyote running around Mount Brook. And just imagine a drunk Edomite out there at night. He probably got caught. But it's gonna happen in the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a warning room, the third chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll finish it. Yeah, I'll finish it. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua without effect? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua forbid.
Yeah, basically meaning what? Hell no, man. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he's going to justify his men in that day. Because again, we believe what the Lord say. Because the Lord have never forsaken us, you know?
Yeah, that's why it's like at this time when we tell you that we believe, hey, how are you gonna if the thermal and nuclear missiles are coming, how are you gonna save yourself? Oh, God's gonna save you. Joel Osteen will laugh me to scorn, you know. But this is the hope. This is the true hope of a man of the Lord.
Is it? Hope like no other.
Yeah, a hope like no other,
That's
man.
why people scoff at it, because they never heard a hope like this, man.
Good.
The hope they heard is this nigga JC walking around with a Pegasus and everybody get to live and it's gonna be all fine. They ain't heard of the hope that missiles coming, World War III, your family gonna get killed and the Lord gonna preserve you. They ain't got hope like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Man, this is it's all out it's chaos and pandemonium is when the Lord is gonna save you. is what the Lord is gonna deliver you from. Everybody was taught that the Lord was it was just gonna be bad stuff going on over here and the Lord was just gonna rapture everybody out.
Hey, that's how you know. That's how you know Christians really don't read the scriptures. Bible Prashad, if a brother can't get that Luke 21 with great perplexity. Finish what you got right now. Because again, we preach about perplexity, man. We preach about all hell breaking loose. And the brother get that word perplexity too. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, bro, evils have to come upon Babylon. And evils is not going to come just because, yeah, you want it, you hate it here because, no, evil's going to come because the Lord hate it here, man. Yeah. For an example, look at the example America have set throughout all the whole world. They ain't set the example of righteousness. They ain't set the example of forwarding things into happiness in life. No, they set the example of death, man.
Good.
Now, brother,
I'll finish this off for you. All right, Romans 3 and 4. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua forbid. Yea, let Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua be true and every man a liar.
It says let Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua be true and every man a liar. Because again, a lot of these men out here is teaching doctrines of men. People saying, even like one body, these guys saying there's no such thing as miracles. No, that's a doctrine of men. You know, people saying.
So he telling you to believe in science?
Yeah.
Believe
in Esau.
Yeah, trust in Esau.
Nigga, believe in yourself, man.
Yeah.
Again, that's when you gotta really, stay away from that too.
Yeah.
Lean to your own damn understanding.
That believe in yourself is easily cut. Nigga, stop paying bills, man. See how quick you can deliver yourself. Your ass gonna be locked up.
Yeah.
You gonna be locked up and cold and hungry, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be 4 days in the family.
Yeah, 4 days in the family.
Yeah, you got it though.
It says, let Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua be true, but every man a liar.
You got it.
As it is written.
As it is written. Come on.
Where? In the Old Testament. For you New Testament only niggas, man. You can't call them niggas. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings.
Yeah, right there. That thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, man. And how we're justified in our sayings by pushing forth this word, pushing forth these prophecies, man. You know, the understanding of the Lord.
These ain't our words. It's his. Get the warning from me. My mouth, man. And mightest overcome when thou art judged.
And that's how you know it's going to be a great tribulation against us. That's why that word overcome them. You know, because again, it's going to be people that's going to try to overcome this word. People are going to hate you just because the message that you push forth, man. Again, because Jake Thompson standing on business, you're going to realize what standing on business is when your face on the news, man. Because this kind of attack that Esau was building up is not for the Edomites or school shooters or the Proud Boys. It's for us, man. Because they ain't got nothing on us, man. So they have to push forth a certain narrative, you know?
Right.
You got something?
I got some back. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
That's it, because we're condemning Esau right now. And that's why he's trying to come up against us in judgment again. That persecution is going to get really heavy. That's the spirit my brother was talking about Nero earlier, man. When you go into the story of Nero and the Romans and the Israelites, they actually had to set guys up to go around stabbing people. They had to set guys up to infiltrate certain things in order to have a reason to put a siege upon Jerusalem, man. Go into that history, man. It was really fucked up how Esau basically, what it's called, not trick, but like a scapegoat, for lack of better words, made Israel the scapegoat, man. Put the blame, you did it, say, yeah, he did it, man. not knowing that Yahweh shall see everything. When you go into history, you will realize that the Lord is making it justified for this nigga to go into slavery, bro.
Yeah.
You got it all.
Yep, finishing off, it said, this is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and their righteousness is of me,
Yeah,
saith
and
the Lord,
it
Yahweh
says,
Shemel Shai.
it's like, it says, in their righteousness is of me. Read it one more time. I can do it.
Yeah, it says, this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Yeah, it says, in their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai. And their righteousness being of me is us pushing forth the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. The doctrine of the truth, man. That's your doctrine being of the Lord. And that's why we're not going to be condemned. We're not going to be in sorrow. We're not going to be, for the lack of better words, proven wrong when it comes into the doctrine. That's why the brother read the Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter earlier. Then shall you know that a prophet have been among you. How you know that prophet have been among you? Because the Lord sent him, man. You got it, huh?
I got some more for you. Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yep, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Come on.
Which accused them before our power day and night.
Which accused them before our power day and night. And Esau, again, you going to, that is Daniel, thou art wiser than Daniel, for the lack of better words. Esau know how Jake worked in and out. Whether it be the things that you like, or whether it be the women that you like to enjoy, or the food that you eat. Brother sent me a video not too long ago, how to sell to a Negro. So Esau got the inner workings in the mind of a nigga figured out, man. So again, he'll lead you one way, he'll lead you this way, and he'll go back for the Most High. Do you see your people? This supposed to be Yasharala, RuPaul. This supposed to be Yasharala, that nigga Santana, Cardi B. These is not the right examples of Israel, man. You know, and that's who Esau set up to put an example for Israel. You got it?
If I may say, that Jude the 5th chapter, going to if there be no sin in that nation, and let us pass by, man. They got sin that we can overcome, you know. But just continuing on, it says verse 12, matter of fact, verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
And that's how we overcome them, man. Because again, Esau's gonna some crazy shit you didn't do, some shit you did 15 years ago. Esau's gonna come with everything to try to make you the bad guy. But the only way you're gonna be able to overcome is what? Through the blood of Yahweh Shai. You got it, right? Read it again.
Yep. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
And by the word of his testimony. You got it?
And they loved not their lives unto the death.
And we love not our lives unto the death because we don't love it here, man. For the lack of better words, we're not making our bed in Babylon. We're actually looking forward into the kingdom of heaven. But Babylon is actually a necessary evil here in these latter times. Father, could y'all any brother got something? You already know. You got it. Come on, Salah. Come on.
I did have something back up your point.
You got it.
Okay. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's what Esau have done, man. Like you said, he studied you so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, and found a way for you to destroy yourself, man. Which he put his hand in that pot, man. Yes. You know, he the one that fouled the drink and man put it up to your lip. Now you looking crazy and shit, and you know, and he's sitting back looking at this damn fool. You know, when it's him, man. He the fucking source of the problem, man. You know, but just going back, that's why we are out here week in, week out, starting with the head elders and apostles on down, man, proclaiming the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, man. You see, because Esau, he got his fucking hands dirty, and he think he gonna get away, man.
Hey, but his hand prints all across the whole damn world, man. Esau have affected everybody from Jake all the way down to Elon. But wait, again, everybody said that philosophy. It's Elamite bitches that's twerking and, you know, living their American lifestyle. You know, on Instagram and things like that. That's unheard of, man. Y'all brothers got it. You have something?
Yeah, I got one real quick. Going into, you know, Esau pressing upon us, man, because Esau forces his philosophy. He forces Jake to drink. This is Sirach chapter 31, verse 31. It says, rebuke down that. Stop reading with me. All right, this is Sirach or Ecclesiastes chapter 31, verse 26. The furnace proveth the edge by dipping, so doth wine the hearts of the proud by drinking.
Yeah, by the heart, because once you drink, that's when your true feelings come out. For lack of a better word,
true spirit.
you know, you got it.
It says, wine is good as life to a man if it be drunk moderate.
Yes, if it be drunk moderately, and that's even like the right wine to be drinking, because again, even Solomon said, be not over righteous, but be not over wicked too. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta, for lack of better words, balance things out. And I ain't mean just go sin and commit adultery, but you know, go out and have a drink.
Like the brother, in the words of the brother Kabash, man, you gotta feed the flesh, man. Otherwise it'll turn on you, man.
Plus, got you in here.
Yeah, because even Solomon said, it's like, take this to hey, go vomit up thy honey. So what? You can't help it. All right? It says, continue, verse 27, wine is a bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind.
You got it?
Yeah, and that's really the understanding of the scriptures when brothers are down, hey, we comfort one another. We like, hey, brother probably send you a dove, hey, take the ears out, hey, send you a precept with it, you know? Like, hey, that's good enough. And now all of a sudden you in a better spirit to fight off Satan, fend off Satan, man. All right, it says, wine measurably drunk and seasoned bringing gladness of heart. All right, and that's what? That's the understanding. When a brother tell you with these understandings, hey man, the scriptures tell us that hey, well, we should be tested. Hey, what is it? We always quote to one another. So rock the 2nd chapter, 1st verse. You know, prepare thy soul for temptation. That's all a brother got to do with a drink in his hand. Shit, Jake ready to fight again. You know. All right. So it says, but wine. It says, but wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling. And that's what Esau do with his bombardment, with your television, with your radio, with your woman, with your music. All of this is just a constant bombardment, a constant dripping of what? Of his doctrine, his philosophy, that what? It wears on a man. Jake is drunken, and now what we doing? Now the black man and the black woman fighting against each other. You see? All because you sitting up here taking on conversation points. It's literally just talking points. Stupid conversations, man. Lunch, you remember the old coinage lunchroom talk. This talk between man and woman, that's just lunchroom talk. Who gives a freak at the end of the day? Ain't no grown person paying their bills with this stupid ass conversation. So why should you?
Hey, if I may add too, it says by access too. Because everywhere you turn around, it's the same topic. Because even on TikTok, it be 15 seconds of the same thing.
Yeah, that's his algorithm. He's constantly, it's in his television program. It's in his newscast. Shit. You got thick news reporters.
Yeah. Hey, even the little billboards you see, it's a billboard in Atlanta saying STDs okay. Real talk.
Pushing HIV saying, hey man, it's okay to get out here.
That's that wine getting pushed by access, man. They say it's okay to be alone. That's sick, man.
See, it says,
if I may say, it says what bitterness of mind. They go into what America also. I think that word mark. Mark.
Yep.
Mark. That's talking about American philosophy, man.
And what? It causes these people to what? War against each other. But I thought he had the greatest mindset. I thought he had the greatest understanding. Why is your citizens warring against one another? And why are your citizens warring against you? Why is it war throughout America, man? On every level. You got it?
Yeah, this is Hosea 4, verse 1. It says, hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Yeah, and when the knowledge is being shown, it is being shown that people really act violently towards it. They really come up against it. Kevin Samuel, look at it now. Any of these guys at this point, man, that you bringing out a particular level of truth in this raw of the Lord in whatever capacity. Like what's that white girl that was on Simply Pearl. You remember when it was a big thing, this white girl was doing all of these podcasts. She was speaking on behalf of the man. She was actually pushing a righteous vibration that the Lord would, hey man, good job. You know? Man, they got her up out of here, man. Basically blackballed. That's what happens when you push the righteousness of the Lord on this side, man. You demonized for it, man. You're vilified.
And even then, a lot of times people set up in those levels to keep those men's abuse, they set up out East. One guy, Andrew Tate, for the lack of better words, his dad was a CIA operative, man.
Yeah, he was set up to set in
Set people in
contention, man.
division.
Yeah.
That's why even going back into that man versus woman, that's a part of divide and conquer. Human nature been the same, bro, since the beginning of time. Esau figured that shit out. They still haven't figured it out.
And he the remix king, man. That's all he good for. He good for a remix. And his remixes always suck, man. We always know the original is always better, man.
That's it. Hey, seek ye the old paths.
Come. Like the Lord effed up when he put with, hey man, this is the way, like Esau made great stuff. No, you made it worse, dude. You look at this. What is it? Look, modern day water. What do you mean, man? Modern day water.
I got some. This is Isaiah 60, start at verse 1. It says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
And what? This darkness is what? Esau's philosophy, man. This darkness has engulfed the whole planet to a point that this is what is leading back to. This is why everybody's mad, man. Everybody's mad. They bumping into shit. Shit is painful, man. They tired of bumping their knees. This can't be life. This can't be life. This can't be life. You want me to tell you, these heathens want to get on your ass bad, man. Moab is pissed. Moab and Ammon is pissed that they drunk of the Kool-Aid, man. Because they women won't deal with them, man. And their own land. They would much rather deal with Esau than deal with their own man. Much rather deal with Jake than their own man.
You got them Japanese women crying out. They said they need black men to come to Japan,
Wow.
have babies.
Yeah, because they know Jake gonna get it popping, man. Wow, that's gross darkness because you said it was better to chase a career. It was better to chase a degree. Well, what did that degree get that woman in Palisade, California? Hey, I have a PhD. Stop this fire, bitch, with your PhD. Or did you need water? You see, the simple thing. It's gonna get down, it's gonna get so simple that you're gonna realize that you need a man. But not just any man, a man of the Lord. You see, the Lord is deducing, like, this is a multiple choice question with a million answers. And the Lord is marking, if you know, like, what is it called? It's something deduction, it was like answer deduction, like, I know this can't be this because this question was asked. You know, deducive reasoning, the water, deducive reasoning. The Lord is playing, fucking with you people through deducive reasoning, man. He's showing you that ain't the answer. That ain't the answer. That ain't the answer. This is the answer. But when the smoke and the dust settles, it's gonna be a brother, the one that you didn't desire to see. He might look like Flavor Flav. But that's gonna be the Lord's. That's gonna be the Lord. That's gonna be the individual that the Lord chose to give you that message and understand. And you refused.
I got some for you real quick. Isaiah 13 and 12.
That's it.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
And that's what time we're coming into, because every conversation piece on the internet now is going back to a conversational piece that originated from the Bible, that a man of the Lord was breaking down. Everything that these people on the planet Earth is talking about was being talked about in 06, 07, 08, 09, when the apostles and elders first jumped on this thing, right? That was the only reason YouTube was created. Read that back, Bible Shah.
Yep. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
So what is gonna make him precious is information, his wisdom. You see? That's what's gonna make him precious, man. It ain't gonna be his looks. You can have hair long as beautiful as Fabio, man. You're gonna die. You can have as much money as P. Diddy. You're gonna die, man. The Lord is showing you what matters now, man. Because P. Diddy couldn't deliver himself. He's riding in a 6x6 cell, no bigger than my bathroom, man, if he was actually being treated like a true criminal. But the Lord said something for, he got a promise for his men. Read that, Baba Shah.
Yep. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man's than it's like even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
And when you look up the golden Ophir, that is the best gold that you can find on the planet, man. Known to man right now. And we know that, hey, things are gonna get better under our rulership, man, when the earth is reset and it's refreshed, man. All right? So the Lord said he's gonna make us more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir. So this is the best gold that you can get. So the Lord is gonna be meticulously anal about him getting out every impurity and dross out of this metal, man. Why? Is because, hey, I'm gonna wear this. This is gonna be a signet of my power. All right, this shiny object, which is Israel. See,
Representation of you.
Gone. Was it? You had any more to that?
I got something for you real quick. It's the book of Sirach 31, so like Sirach 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, again, he will deliver him.
So in temptation, so you're gonna be tempted, like in an evil time, you will be tested, man. But the Lord said that he should what? He's gonna give us a way out of it, man. We'll actually overcome it. Why? Because little by little, we've been overcoming these little tests, these little battles in our day-to-days, man. To a point that, like, this ain't nothing. This is it's really a walk in the park, man. That's just like an NBA player. It's like, bro, I don't care if you think I'm on the bench. I will bust your ass. You saw what Mario Thomas did.
Yeah.
I will bust your ass, boy.
Hey,
We in the time. Yeah, like, we in the time, we in the season. Like, you in our arena now. Like, boy, you a fish out of water now. When Jacob's trouble come, you a fish out of water, man. Because this is where you building your strength. We building our strength here, right now.
See,
But Jake ain't being built, man. Yeah.
it says a wise man hateth not the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein is a ship in a storm. Right there, it says a wise man hateth not the law. It says
Oh, wise man hateth not the law.
Yeah, hateth not the law.
Yeah, so he's striving in the right way, man. He hateth not the law, so he don't hate the corrections of the Lord.
He don't hate Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, he don't hate.
That's why even says in Proverbs 8 chapter, all those that hate me love
Yeah,
them.
yeah, love them. Oh, that's good.
That's what it's
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about. From
yeah.
the law into the testimony, even that law actually goes back to prophecy too.
Yeah.
So it says a wise man hateth not the law. He hate not prophecy. He know Jacob's trouble got to come.
Yeah. And he know the way to be delivered out of it.
Yep.
And you know, I can't be walking the way these people be walking. So you hate not the way, you don't hate the chastisement. Hey, don't go to the club. Oh, well, that little, you little bitch boy. Hey, the Lord heard that. The angel just took that back to the Lord. You saw him smack his lips, you saw him stick his feet.
Nigga breathe
Hey, man,
hard.
6 months from now, he ain't in the truth no more. Now he doing the swan top bomb off a 2-story building. All because what? He refused to hear he refused the correction of the Lord. He refused the ways of the Lord, man. Because the ways of the Lord is going to lead us to salvation.
That's it.
Jake don't see that, man.
Got a little bit more on this.
You got it?
It says, a man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. That goes back into like that chain you got, or a stamp or something that's precious unto you, for the lack of better words, man. You know? Verse 4, it says, prepare what to say, so that thou shalt be heard, and bind up instructions, and then make answer. And again, bind up instructions is really talking about this truth, man. This understanding, so when somebody asks you a question about it, you have an answer. Because it ain't like in the time of Jacob's trouble, niggas think you just gonna be fucking and you gonna be bravadoing today, bro. We gonna be teaching prayers, man. You gonna have you ain't like it gonna stop right here. It just you gonna have people physically under you. You gonna have to preach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be teaching.
Yeah.
Building them up.
Yeah.
It says a famine of the words. When you consider a famine, it's not completely gone. It's only a scarce.
That's it.
So just going back,
Beautiful.
it's only gonna be the ones who around you that really got that word.
That's it. And they testimonies and whatever they tell you, that's gonna boost your faith, man. That's why through the Spirit, man, in the times that we're reading and praying, your brothers ask like the anointing prayer, the Lord's prayer. It ain't like you're just gonna use it here and this, you know. It's done right here around the brothers. No, man, you're gonna use that information and push it forth. Because even after the disciples, when you go back to after Apostle Paul and stuff like that, it ain't like they stopped teaching right there in the Romans looking for us, we gotta stop. No, man. The brothers scattered, they went their separate ways, but it was a mission still on it, man. They were still preaching word. Some brothers went to India, Some brothers went to Asia Minor, some brothers scared of all that, but they still had to push forth the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, and the Romans were still looking for him. You know,
But they knew through what? By going in back into the scriptures. Hey, he said we was sent out. We was gonna be going in a strange land teaching. Hey, these must be those times. And Jake accepted that time. He accepted that calling, man.
And they say, the Lord said we're gonna be pilgrims upon the earth, you know.
Yeah, Jake, we talking about it now, but will you accept that calling when it's time to actually go forth to take on that battle, man?
That's why we building each other up right now. You made that bad and heavy point about us building each other up, because we gotta build us up so we can build other people up.
Got it.
Any brother ain't got none. One precept, so like
Yeah, you good,
2
man.
Kings 2 and 20. 2 Kings 22 and 22, if I'm not mistaken. 1 Kings 22 and 22 or 2 Kings 22, just building up the nation of Israel, man. Because again, motherfuckers not built for certain things that you went through or somebody else went through, like the apostles. You ain't built up for the shit that the apostles actually went through. You got to get built up until that certain point. You know, you got it though. Huh?
Hey,
I say work. I say workers. Like 1 Kings 22 or 2 Kings 22. We're 22, 22 to 22. He said he set up workers basically about building up the second temple. That's what he's going on too. Because again, us building each other up and building up brothers, we have to build up ourselves up so we can build up the kingdom. That's why the scripture say, wait, the kingdom of heaven is in you. Each brother is just a block. You know, a brother put out that's one block into the kingdom. Another brother, that's a block. Oh, this is a cornerstone right here. That's Yahweh Shai. And we got to build off that. Yeah. You know how the brother said jointly fit together.
I got one by the brother pulling that precept.
You got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 35, verse 3. It says, strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. So the Lord is telling us, hey, we're all a part of this body of Yahweh Shai, man. So what? It says, strengthen ye the weak hands. So what? The arms are gonna what? Make a motion to do something. Cause the hand to make an action. It says, and confirm the feeble knees. So when your knees are shot, what do? You put a bandage over. You put an ankle brace. A knee brace on. You strengthen that weak point. That's what the body is supposed to do. We're supposed to be building up one another. But to continue, you want to say something else?
No, you got it.
It says, say to them that are of a fearful heart. All right, and we know the word heart goes to, in the Hebrew goes back to la'ab, which means your mind. So, say to them that are of a fearful mind, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, will come with vengeance, even power with a recompense. He will come and save you. So that's what we telling each other, man. When we catch hells, it's like, hey, brother, another brother catching hell. He going through it. He made it through his. But in the day of Jacob's trouble, we're gonna be building up the pockets, just like the brother was going into those pockets of followers. The brother was going into the famine. The Lord said, my people shall eat. So those followers of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in those days are gonna be what? During that famine, you're gonna have a prophet, and he's gonna build, he's gonna strengthen the feeble knees. He's gonna strengthen the hands. He's what? Strengthening the body parts that are weak.
And even the babes, what the babes do? Whom shall I teach knowledge? And whom shall I make to understand doctrine? Those that are weaned from the milk. Because we was babes when we first learned about the truth. When you first came in, you knew everything?
No, hell no.
How you learned everything? You had to go through the shit.
Yeah, you go through.
I remember you was going through something. I had to see it. You feel me? Like, come. And when I go through it, you like, okay, come. Get the same spot. Like anybody, bro. You don't just understand about just talking about the shit.
Yeah,
you
understand
by
going through it,
right? And that's the thing. While we, like the apostles had to physically go through and learn the anointing prayer to teach us, we gotta learn the anointing prayer to teach others.
God, you got it, bro. It's gonna be moments. It's gonna be these little moments that we have now are gonna be basically those are gonna be those jewels and those tokens that we actually lean back or land back on. I remember this happened during the time of peace, before Jacob's trouble. That's gonna pull you through in this time. This reminds me of this. This is resemblant to this. This is reminiscent to that particular moment. The Lord got me. I'm gonna eat. I remember when I was finna get put out, but the Lord had a brother come through. I believe the Lord finna send him. He finna send a man of the Lord. That's how the Lord causes things to go in this walk. But
we got it.
Yeah, this is 1 Chronicles 22 and verse 15. It says, moreover, there are workmen with thee in abundance.
And that's the spirit that are workmen in thee in abundance. You got it.
Hearers and workers of stone and timber
Mhm.
and all manner of cunning men.
And this cunning, when you go on that word cunning, another word for cunning is being wise, you know, or being witty, you know, you got it. And that's why the Spirit of the Lord is gathering witty men to build up the kingdom, man.
And it's funny, it's what? It's going into masonry.
That's it.
And what do you have? Hiram Abiel. That's what Esau get his Masonic lodges and the Freemasons from. Hiram Abiel. Who was he? He was an underling under who? King Solomon.
Solomon,
Yeah, because he the one who went and got the peacocks and sent the shit on. You see? What you got?
Yeah, it says, in all manner of cunning men for every manner of work. It's, it says of gold.
Yeah, see, it's, hold on, because it's every manner of work to be done here in America. Did the Lord say that the work is plenty, but the laborers are few? The work is plenty, man. So what more? You think it's going to be more work to be done in the day of taking trouble than it is now? Because ain't nobody looking for the Lord now. But you're going to be looking for the Lord in that day, bro.
Hey, I remember you always say that 11 hours.
Yeah,
we
that
said,
11
why
hours.
you standing up here idle? You know,
Yeah,
God
like,
damn work.
man, go get to it, man.
Hey, but read that again, the
Yeah.
walk because I was looking more on it, because even then, it describes the house. He didn't say the house is just wood.
Yeah.
You know, it's giving characteristics.
It's going into the
Yeah.
beauty of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it says verse 16. It says of the gold, the silver, and the brass, and the iron, and there's no number. Arise therefore and be doing, and the Lord and the Lord Yahweh shall be with thee.
And again, that's it's in abundance, man. The gold was so much they couldn't even count it, man. You know, but that was pretty much it on there.
They got some.
That's why the Lord tell you to go teach other men like thee also. You know, they pretty much contribute to building of the temple, man. You know, this spiritual temple.
Good. Yep. Back you up. 1 Corinthians 3:10. According to the grace of Yahweh Shemel Shah, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon.
Oh, read that back, Bobby. Side there. Dude, you got it.
Yep.
You go into it.
It says, according to the grace of Yahweh Shemel Shah, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another builder thereon.
All right, that's a lot here, because the brother was just saying, the wise laborer.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yep. It said 1 Corinthians 3:10, according to the grace of Yahweh Shemel Shah, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another builder thereon.
So Yahweh Shemel Shah, Yahweh laid the foundation, and Yahweh Shah went to do the work. So Yahweh Shah now is what? He's that master laborer. He set forth the blueprint for us, man. When you talking about how are you supposed to live on the planet Earth? What spirit are you supposed to be on when you come on this planet Earth right here? Until we get the kingdom, Yahweh Shah was the blueprint of how you supposed to move on Earth, man. Now it says what? Read that back now.
Yep. It says, I have laid the foundation, and another builder thereon.
So he done defeated death. He showed us that, hey, you ain't got to deal with a woman to please the Most High. You ain't got to have you don't need to partake in heavy wines. Yahweh Shah showed us the blueprint, man. You can put it this way, you can be called a drunk and drink or whatever and still be pleasing in the sight of the Lord, because they call him a wine builder. You see? He laid down this path, man, but the ultimate understanding of this framework was to what? To do the will of his Father, man. Not his own will. That was the framework he set forth, man. To do the will of his Father and to not deviate to the left or to the right, man. Because he said a master. He said a master what?
Yep. Master wise builder. Wise master builder.
A wise master builder. So you get no higher than master, man. And he's considered the wise man. Why? Because the Lord, he was the first to do this, man. You can continue.
It says, but let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon.
So be mindful. When I give you this blueprint, when I give you this layout, be mindful of the materials that you use on my job site. Be mindful of the spirit that you treat the workers with, the spirit in which they're doing their work. They got to be enthusiastic about it. They just can't just be putting nails in and everywhere. It got to be concise, man. If I say a nail every 2 inches, I need a nail every 2 inches, because we know through the Lord giving, who was who did the Lord give the instructions for the tabernacle? It was Moses. It was Moses. Yeah. It was very specific, man. Even with Noah and the ark, you had to have gopher wood. He couldn't use cedar. It was so yeah, man. It took what 7 years to build a house of the Lord. That's very meticulous, man. That's very particular. The Lord is very particular, man. You got it.
If I might say, the scripture said like you going into hear the instructions of a father. You know, we've been given certain instructions on how to build this temple.
You can't deviate, man.
That's right. So you're doing your own thing. When the blueprint is already laid out, you're going against the Most High's ordinance and how you want to be built, man.
Yeah.
And that's what you see with all these different Israelite camps that are teaching wayward doctrines. All right, but they're building another way. And ultimately, that house that they're building is gonna fall, man.
Yeah.
All right, when you own somebody else's shit, they're gonna fire you if you ain't building how they could, why they want you to build it.
Yeah, because if I could, just to add to that point, when we look at the histories, man, look at Ezra. Did Ezra ever take in a whole bunch of work? He was like, man, y'all ain't got shit to do with this. I don't care if you want to help us build. This ain't got shit to do with you. I didn't even ask all of Israel. Like, we're getting the faithful men to do this. Men that actually take this wall serious. And that's the spirit that the Lord is in. Take my little thing serious. If you think that wall is nothing, hey, you'll act this nothing towards it. But to somebody that wall is significant unto him, he's gonna show how significant that wall is unto him. So only the men of the Lord is gonna be that way, man.
If I may, they were willing to risk their lives, man.
Good.
There were certain men that was building in 1 hour, and certain people had to stand on guard.
Good.
Because again, while we build these houses, niggas that want to take our lives with it, man.
Good.
You know?
So we gotta be very militant. When I say militant, not in a way of
Be on point.
Yeah, we gotta be on point. That's for lack of better word. We gotta be what?
Meticulous.
Yeah, very meticulous in these times. You got it? Was there more to that?
Just one more. 1 Corinthians 3:11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai Hamashiach.
Yeah, so can't nobody come and pull up, basically uproot this foundation that Yahweh Shai has laid, man. Yahweh Shai laid this down purpose. So it ain't no foundation you're gonna find in comparison to the foundation that Yahweh Shai set up that'll stand the test of time. Yahweh Shai's foundation is the end all be all, right? That's just simple. He's the foundation to an everlasting kingdom. Walk in the spirit of my Father. Hey, man, you should reign forevermore. You should live forevermore. How hard is that, man? But it's hard when you're privy to what the brothers was going into earlier. These carnal distractions that Esau set out here for you, because you got to feed the flesh. But as the brother went into it, Yahweh Shai showed us the framework as how to walk in the flesh, man. Yahweh Shai drunk wine. To a point, people call him a wine bibber. But could they ever say, hey, yo, man, he be out here sexing these women, he's a hormone. Nah, he did that. He didn't do it as Solomon, but hey, he ran through the women as Solomon, man. So he got it perfect when he came as Yahweh Shai. So who are we, as the brother was going into the precept of who are we to hate the ways of Yahweh Shai? Huh? Who are we to hate the ways of wisdom, the ways of understanding? Because it bringeth forth life, man.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 24, verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant.
And so who the inhabitants? Esau. It says he has changed the laws. What laws have he changed? He changed the law that you're supposed to put a pillow by Momo to sleep, man. Hey, I see plenty of them. What else did he do? He changed the times, man. Now here it is. It's, you got the sun going down at what? 4, 5 o'clock? Like, how is it that this motherfucker to put it back 1 hour and time is going? The sun go down at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock instead of 7 or 8. That's a play on your mind, man. The calendar. These are the things he's done, man. What more with the philosophies? The way your woman treats you, the way you even think about your mother, that you will hold your mother in a higher esteem or a higher regard than your father. He done that. Read that back.
Yep, it says, the earth, this Isaiah 24 and 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws,
Mm-hmm.
changed the ordinance,
Mm-hmm.
broken the everlasting covenant.
So what are some of the ordinances of the Lord, man? We're in the laws. We're not supposed to be
Sabbath.
Sabbath. Yeah, we're supposed to keep the Sabbath. We ain't supposed to be having sex on the Sabbath. But you know, yeah, Jake do that. What else? What's the other
Marriage.
thing?
Marriage.
Oh, the dietary law, marriage. Now a man he can only have one woman. That ain't even that's unnatural, man. That's why a lot of these dudes be bugged out, man. And that's why these women are depressed. Because they don't have a man. Yet you're this beautiful, but yet you don't have a man. You're bugged out. You desire one, but yet you can't get one or keep one. There you go.
They need the women to resort to order.
Yeah.
That's a
He
way.
turned out through dating, through that premise of dating. Hey, you don't, you can talk to a guy. You can have coitus. You can have intercourse. You can have coitus. You can have intercourse with a man, and it means nothing. You're just trying to see if you can spend the rest of your life with him. That's off. When Esau Science just came out this year, and it proved that after a woman, well, he been proved it, but a woman is a woman that deals with more than 5 men is damn near impossible for her to pair bond with a man.
Yeah.
So, like, come on, like, why would you tell that? Why would you tell that? The Lord has ordinances for that, man. Even a woman that was taken by a man. If a woman was to be taken by a man and she was betrothed unto another man, the Lord had something even for that woman. If she woke up in the middle of the night, decided to throw grits on your stupid ass, you took that woman. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. You see how the Lord set that up? Hey, don't be out here just taking bottles. You had to, now you pay. What was it? We went into it years ago. The equivalent is like $138,000 or whatever you had to pay for that woman. You see? But
It's like, what is that saying? Or like in the ancient time, niggas weren't just going around snatching up bitches, man.
Yeah.
And raping, as y'all call it, man.
because if you didn't have the money, you was put. Hey man, if you didn't have the money, you went into slavery, bro. If you didn't get put to certain things, hey, depending on the individual, you could have got put to death, man. You think you gonna rape King David, and you ain't got the bread for her? You through. You through, bro. You through.
Hey, if I mean, that what happened with Jacob. It's a thing called a diary you got to do for a bride. He had to work 7 years.
Yep.
That's a big salary, man.
Yep.
Let's say if you make $50,000 a year, 7 years, shit.
He really robbed every single man of the chance of riches, man. Because the Lord could have the lowest of low man have the baddest daughter in the land, and he could sell her for a bill. Here it is, women going, she go for 100,000, she go for $100, she go for $2 million. This one going for $1 billion. Nah, that's what he needs and requires because her beauty is that great.
Yeah. And you know
And
it.
her skills is that great.
And she can cook.
She can cook, she can sing.
She can cut a chicken.
Yeah, man, come on, without screaming. Like, come on, man. But these are the things that Esau took from us, man. Through his ordinances, through his laws, through his changes of times, man. And we can't even be men anymore. You feel bad looking at a woman's butt in front of your wife. Come on, man.
I'm trying to quick look.
I'm looking, man. Look, I'm too old for that shit at this point, man. Now, really, the Lord is giving us the authority to put back on our manliness, man.
That's it, bro.
You got it?
And if I mean, though, going back again, because again, manliness is hated here, bro. It's a feminist society. It's a matriarch society. So being a man here, of course, it's going to be an adverse spirit with it. And even the guys like Andrew Tate, who was pushing forth that manly spirit, they demonized them for being a man. Showing you if you come from this level, this was going to happen to you. You know? That's that fierceness that Esau play on. That's what he always play on, fear. The things you did in the past and the things that human nature work on, man.
Okay.
Esau have figured out people to a T.
Yeah, that's why the scripture, if a brother could, that the flesh presseth down the spirit.
I got some real quick. You got the bag you up. Well, no, you got the spirit bag.
Yeah, I kind of got that. If a brother could hold me Isaiah 29:16 about the If a brother had that I had to call for.
Pressing down the spirit. Yeah, I think it was with Solomon. I couldn't find it. Yeah, you can bring that up.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 29 and verse 16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
yeah, it says, for shall the work, it says, for shall the work say unto him that made it, he made me not.
Yeah. Man, that's a part of Esau turning things upside down. Because at one point in life, man didn't really just question all things in such a way that he questions things now. You just accepted shit, man. You know? Now Esau makes you question. He got you questioning. He got you so jacked in your spirit of mind that he got you questioning. Am I a man or am I a woman? Sick. You know, for a man to say, yo, that's a handsome guy, he now has to go through a filter in his head. Am I gay? When the scriptures tell you that King David was a comely man, Moses was a good-looking man, Solomon was handsome, Absalom was considered the most beautiful man. And Absalom, mind you, King David and Solomon was on the planet Earth at the same time, and they were nothing in comparison to Absalom.
Yeah.
The scriptures tell you how handsome he was. But that's gay now for you to say, hey man, that's a good looking brother.
Hey, but even then, Esau, he gradually introduced things into you.
Huh?
Even when it goes back into that homosexuality, go back into the 1950s, Little Richard. You fast forward into the 1980s, Elton John.
Yes.
1990s on Luther Vandross. Now in 2025 is acceptable now. That's that gradual introduction into wickedness, man. That's how, again, that's human nature, man. You can gradually introduce something to somebody, you got it. Esau is one of them, that's why he's called the cunning hunter.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Bring that
Esau
up,
being
Papa.
that cunning hunter is him proving you and putting you in the trap and looking at you, man.
Come.
You know?
Yeah, putting you up. Now he got you in the scope,
Androgyny,
man.
like the brother just said, androgyny, man.
Yeah.
You go, and that's that heavy level of confusion, man. Not just being confused of if this a man or woman, but being confused with yourself, man.
Yeah.
There's some people here saying, I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
And the reason why, because they have learned the shit from Esau.
Yeah, here it is. You got it. You had a 37-year-old millionaire that's saying he's bored of life.
Yeah.
He's bored with life. He has nothing to live for. Man, they do that at, man. You mean, man, give me $2 million, man. I'll show you how to live.
Yeah.
That shows you what type of time we in, man. If you could, Baba Rashad, you'll bring that up.
Yep, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, starting at the 14th verse. It says, for the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain.
So the thoughts of mortal men are miserable. Who made those miserable thoughts even more miserable? It's bad enough that, you know, Jake gotta die. Jake knows death is pain. Jake gotta feel pain. Jake feels sickness in the body. But now you gotta worry about your woman doing you dirty, your kids turning on you, and that's the most hurtful thing, man. You know? Read that back, Baba Rashad.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 14. For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain.
Yeah, and that's Esau's technology, man. His technology is but uncertain, man. You can't trust in that that he builds. So it came from his mind. Why would come on, man? Was that in on that? Was it on that? Yeah.
It says, for the corruptible body presses down the soul.
The corruptible body presses down the soul. Esau is the king of carnality, man. All right? And so this flesh is programmed, is geared to go off. Read that back, Baba Gujah.
For the corruptible body presses down the soul.
Yeah, so it's easy, it's understandable for you to question. Why am I here? How did I get here? That's understandable. The Lord gave us the answer. He didn't even give it to them. He told us a story. Hey, this is how. Hey, when he called Moses up to the mountain, you think he didn't tell him the story at the beginning? Why you think Moses' face was shining like it was? Hey man, sit down, son. Let me tell you a story. He was up there for 40 days. Read that back.
And when he came down, he was a whole different man. His
Whole
face was
different
shining.
man. Yeah.
His face was shining. You look
He had a real veil, man.
You look Moses out here, you literally killed you, man.
Yeah, come. Read that back and then jump over.
This again, it says, Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 15, for the corruptible body presses down the soul, And the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many
And
things.
that's what Esau does, man. He just adds on to the weighing of your mind, man. Now, it ain't, the weighing of your mind isn't, I have to make sure I get up and go cut wood tomorrow. I have to go fish tomorrow. Those are not down the weighings of your mind. The weighing of your mind isn't, my wife's sick. Lord, I gotta go travel to such and such country, this particular earth. That ain't the weighing of your mind no more. You got all of those weighing down in your mind, but on top of that, you got a cell phone bill you gotta pay. You got a power bill you gotta pay. You got a gas bill you gotta pay. You gotta pay your car note. You gotta put gas just to be able to worry about those things.
Worry again this week.
You see? Now read that, Baba Kushah, read that back one more time.
That's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9 and verse 15. For the corruptible body presses down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things.
So the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind. So that's how Esau presses you, man. All I gotta do is put a little physical restraint, put a little physical strain on you. But the best way to get him is to what? I'ma press on his mind, man. That's how Esau gets us, man. So what? The truth shall what? Make you free. So now I'm not bound to that. I get it. I gotta work for the rest of my life. Me thinking I'm gonna retire is a foolish thought. That's a foolish thought. Me thinking I'm gonna retire at 72 and you an idiot, bro. No, you not. You gonna drop dead working, brother. Brother, for the Lord or for Esau, you pick. But the Lord said it weighed down the earthly tabernacle. We're not earthly men. We're spiritual beings, man, trapped in a earthly body, chains of darkness, man. For lack of better words, yeah, we're in an earthly tabernacle, but hey, man, my spirit ain't here, my mind ain't here. That's how Esau bounds you to this place, man. You really worried about the wrong things if you worried about bills.
Got something for you. This is the book of Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Hey man, walk in the spirit. Sometimes you gotta walk in the spirit. Man, I got $20 left in my name and I gotta go to camp. It's gonna take $15 for me to get to camp. Do I go to camp or do I call off and give a brother a bullshit excuse? I go to camp. See? Read that back.
Come, it says, this I say then, walk in the spirit.
Walk in the spirit. So this is what we're supposed to be doing, man. We get it. This earthly tabernacle is gonna muse upon many things, man. And all of it is either you caught up on distractions or you caught up on stress, or you caught up on trying to find some form of self-pleasure, some form of happiness.
Hey, if I may, that's
some
a form
relief.
of peace. That's a form of peace, man.
Yeah, a form of peace. That was the word I was looking for, peace.
And I know, because one thing, Bob Marley made a song called Satisfy My Soul, man.
That's it.
And again, for lack of better words, neither going to outward circumstances, things in the flesh to satisfy the spirit.
Good.
Again, whether it be box, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be
Yep,
drinking
yep,
too
yep,
much,
yep,
or
yep.
any other thing, bro. But again, that's why you said walk in the flesh, walk in the spirit.
It's key to walk in the spirit, man. Because we know what it is to walk in the flesh. And we do it from time to time. And we ask the Lord, hey, Lord, please forgive me. Hey, do what you got to do. But, hey, I know this ain't right now, you know? Because you start to feel sick.
And you don't tempt the Lord, though.
Like, when you really living it up here in the Babylon, man, as a brother, a Jake that is in a sickly state to a degree, you partaking in Babylon a little too much, man. You get it?
A little bit more, going back, Galatians 5 and 16, it says, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
You see, the lust of the flesh, what? Bringeth forth what? Death. Disease. Dis-ease of the body, man. Yeah.
For the flesh lusted against the spirit.
Lusted against the spirit. So the flesh wants to do the exact opposite of what the spirit wants to do. The spirit really just wants to teach about, really screaming the praises of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai constantly. But the flesh ain't for that, man. So in between time, in the meantime, between times, what? The flesh gonna eat, he gonna drink, he gonna sing, listen to a little music. But eventually, the spirit takes over. It's like, yo, man, hey, fuck all this stuff, man. Hey, why is this going on? Why is that going on? Because the spirit, spirit trumps law.
Yeah.
The spirit is the governing power of the universe, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So you at some point you gotta go back. You gonna have to go back to the spirit, man. Everything boils back to the spirit, man. But that's that duality. That's that balance that you gotta find, man.
It's like it says, look at me finish this out. It says, for the flesh lust against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things of ye were.
Read that back again and start.
It says, for the flesh,
the spirit lusted against the flesh.
All right, come. For the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. These are contrary, the one to the other, so ye cannot do the things that ye would.
So how does the spirit lust against the flesh, man? I actually was like, think to yourself, how does the spirit lust against the flesh? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You see, the spirit is a thing that when you're in the flesh, a constant thing that shows that you're trying to be in the spirit, that you desire to be in the spirit, is patience, man. Because the spirit moves. The spirit, I want an egg sandwich. The spirit, the thought came first. So what? Gotta go crack an egg. But my body's already geared up. My stuff is, hey man, shit, you gonna put some cheese on the motherfuckers? You know? You see? So what? The spirit is a thing of patience always, man. It's constant. Patience is a constant thing. That's what the Lord is building up in us, man. I think a constant spirit of patience. Read that, Baba Kushai.
Come. Read this again, Galatians 5. It says, the spirit lusteth against the flesh, and the flesh against the spirit. And these are contrary.
Contrary, because the flesh is quick, it's satisfying, and then it's here and it's gone. You see? It's not to be. It really is temporary.
Yeah.
The opposite of forever, you would say is never, but the bridge between the bridge to it is temporary. You were and you're not, like Esau. All right? So read that very end part.
It says, so one to another, it says, so that ye cannot do the things that you would.
Yeah, so when you walk in the spirit, you do the things that you wouldn't do, man. So I want to go get it this one. She telling me her dude is beating on her. Hey, I want to do something, but the spirit, nah, I'm gonna go this way, man. And if she at that job, I might have to quit it, man, if she's in a position of power. This is what the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh is calling us to be in now, man. Like he's fastening us in our understanding of his law and his way and his ordinances, man. Think about Daniel. Who was it? It was who was it? It was Joseph. It was Joseph that the empress tried to get up. He could have been there. I'll put you. I always have a good word for you. What up? Joseph could have been like a 2/3 ass nigga. See, and he the what? Sinned against his power, and then all the Lord would have did was put the spirit on the Pharaoh to put this broad out of the kingdom, and he been through, but he maintained himself, man. Through these very words, having these little understandings. That's gonna be the key in these days to come, man. Brother Hanson?
Yeah, real quick. 287, verse 57. Then answered me, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, shall suffer as thou hast said. But if you get the victory, you shall receive the thing that I say. Yeah, it's pretty much going to what the brother's going into, as far as like suffering, patience, because basically that's the opposite of suffering, right? Which is the opposite of suffering is comfort. That's a fight between the flesh that wants to be comfortable. You got certain lusts that you like to do, but that has to be pretty much countered by the spirit. Or you can't do the things in which you need to do, as far as like you're doing your videos, abstaining from certain lusts that war against your spirit. Because we in Babylon the Great, man. You got a lot of temptations out here. They're designed to take you off the mark, to take you off the path. You know, you got to be able to analyze it within the spirit, you know, so that you can do the things that please the Hawabah Shimei Hawashai. That's why the scripture says that no man that warreth contained himself, you know, with the affairs of this life, that he may please the Most High, who had chosen him to be a soldier. You know, so it takes a stoic type of mentality to where you're not controlled by your own lust, your own flesh, man. You know, scripture says, "Go not after thy appetite." Really, right? You gotta refrain that self.
Yeah. Fear is a great thing to have in this truth, man. Especially when you're looking for refrainment from things, man. Fear is a great strength to have.
Yeah, this is Romans 13, and start at verse 13. It said, "Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness."
It says, "Let us walk honestly." All right. When you walk honestly, it's in truth, man. To walk in truth is with understanding. All right. You got it.
Yeah, it says, "Not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness."
So what? Did we see the men of? Have we read any example of a man before us? Have we seen an example of the great men that we see today? Have we seen any of them moving in such a way or not? No. So, what are we seeing in IUIC or ISUPK? The march of the stone, the gathering of women. We weren't given those examples, man. Continue.
Yeah, it says not in the strife and envying.
Yeah, everything is up for debate. Every video is a topic for debate. It's a topic for strife. It's a topic to, I gotta correct you, brother. Nah, no. This ain't that, man. We only correct according to doctrine, for doctrine's sake. I don't correct no individual because I personally don't like the way you teach. So I personally don't like who you're associated with. We're not in that, man. You got it?
Yeah, it says, "But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh."
Yeah. So what provisions for the flesh? Carnality, man. Sex. That's you joining camps for women. But we got Jake. Jake joining camps for women. Jake joining camps for financial stability. Jake joining camps just for counseling. And there ain't nothing wrong with that to a degree. But you got to be getting counseled in the spirit of the Lord. They be having mental health problems, man. And then be joining these camps expecting these buckouts to fix it. When you really supposed to be coming unto the physician of Yahushua, understanding that these men have an understanding of him, and that I can through that understanding I can be healed in the spirit of Yahushua.
Yeah, it says, "And make not provision for the flesh, to fulfill the lust thereof."
Yeah, so you always setting the stage for you to be carnal, man. You ain't never setting the stage to have a barbecue for the brothers at your spot. You ain't never trying to get a lesson together to teach a particular heavy meaty breakdown. You ain't making those provisions. You ain't taking that 10 minutes that you gonna sit there and drink that beer. Hey, you could crack open the scriptures with that beer in your hand and do a lesson. Nah, you make a provision to buffet up body or ruby rolls, some weird shit, man. Or you sitting up here trying to make some clickbait ass video or topic, man. This is the shit that Esau got our people on, man. Read that, because the Lord is calling us away from this. This is how the men that shall be judged would move, man. We're not walking in the cities and the riots. That's Apostle Tahar done told us, hey man, all that debate, that shit dead, bro. Stay the hell out of the clubs. That's rioting. That's just like celebrating Bacchus, or Saturnalia in Rome. The 12 days was that 12 days before Christmas shit was just 12 days of debauchery. Before Nimrod's birthday, you got it?
Yeah, this is Romans 13. Start verse 13 again?
Yeah, you can and then finish it off.
Yeah, it says, "Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy, but put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
So what did Yahweh Shah put on? He put on peace, he put on meekness, he put on austerity, he put on stoicism. These are the things Yahweh Shah put forth on to what? Be able to please his Father and to receive that promise, man. That we were able to what? Get this understanding here today.
It puts you on the high frequency.
Come.
You know, Esau and this America vibration, this shit low quality, man.
Come.
It puts you in the it keeps you on the lower nature. That's why everything like the entertainment and shit, it's all geared to one type of pretty much vibration you gotta operate in. And that's really just you being a nigga, man.
Yeah, that
you know the women, they more so geared to being whores than
everything is one vibration.
Yep.
It's one frequency.
Women
are whores and the boys are emo thugs.
Yeah, really did.
That shit weird, man. You still hold it, Isaiah 29. You can bring out what you had. Huh?
First Peter 4, starting verse 1.
Familiar with your family members, man. Make yourself familiar with Daniel. Make yourself familiar with Job. Make yourself familiar with King David, Samuel. Mel, make yourself even familiar with King Saul. Understand what not to do. Make yourself familiar with Judas Iscariot. Shit, Judas Iscariot was a quintessential example outside of Esau himself of this is what happens when you're not patient, man. This is what happens when you tempt Yahweh Shem Yahushua and you tempt your power and acting like he moved on your behalf. As much as I love my son, hey man, I do things on my time. You know? I do it according to my will and how I see it. How you look at it, how you see things, that's not my understanding, man. And we got to understand that with Yahweh Shem Yahushua as the Father. All right? Let the brothers bring out what they had.
I got one more. It says, verse 2, that he should no longer live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah, so this is, put on the example of Yahweh Shai, which when he came on the scene, he didn't seek to fulfill his lust, like the brother went to earlier, like during the time of King Solomon. He knew that was him, and he had plenty of women. So in this time, he understood that was his weakness, so he put that shit off. Mm-hmm. He made himself no reputation, so we come in that same like stead of putting off the flesh, the things that pertain to our lust that cause us to fall, right? So that we can obtain the same glory as Yahweh Shai to an extent.
If I may, one quick point. That's how you know you're your own biggest enemy. The fifth of the spirit, man.
Doesn't matter, take your time.
That's it. Talking about yourself first.
Yeah, this is you got?
No.
Yeah, this Isaiah 29 and verse 16. It says, surely your turning the things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's plate.
Yeah, so Esau has turned everything upside down. What was once called good is now called evil, and evil good, right? So what makes you think that you're walking in a righteous vibration, you walking in the right sense? When the Lord the scripture is telling you, hey man, surely you're turning the things upside down, man. So I'm still upside down. Until Yahweh shall come back, hey, our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. We're gonna forever get something wrong on this side. We ain't gonna keep all 613 laws to a T, man. We just not, man. So if we couldn't keep it then, what more with the man of sin, the son of perdition being on top, turning this shit completely against us, man? That our power may be turned against us. How much digging do we gotta do, digging deep to be righteous? How much more digging do we gotta do? That shit's hard. You really gotta cast off. You gotta cast off the ways of America, man. You gotta cast off your understanding, your feelings. Really, you gotta throw your feelings down. Because obviously, my feelings ain't right. The feelings that I've been taught that were okay or it was understandable. Hey, I gotta throw all of that and recalibrate according to what Yahweh said. Certain things I used to get mad over, I know I'm going off getting mad. It's like me getting mad at these brawls at this point, man. The Lord said that he departed not unto her wisdom. Not saying that, you got bird brain women, but your understanding of life and how you are to respond to ain't gonna be to my understanding, man. And nor will it be feasible for a nation. It may be feasible for her for a day or a week, but it won't be feasible to keep an everlasting kingdom. That's why we got to lean on Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, it says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not.
And that's what Esau did. He made you question your power. All of a sudden, Jake is an atheist? That is crazy to me, man. And I've seen the Lord break some strong-willed atheists. I had a cousin that, he was talking all that praise, talking, it's aliens and shit. Hey, man, the Lord put something on his ass, man. I done moved back to, man, he believe in God. See? But Esau made you question the Most High. He made you question, is there a power? Oh, you got an up, you have a down, you have an in, you have an out, you have a left, you have a right. So if there could be a God, there also is a possibility there isn't a God. Nigga, what? How did you get here? But that just shows you the deep madness that Esau will cause you to muse upon, because you're in the flesh, man. Now think to the answers that you got, the questions that you got that you ain't got no answers to. Now I gotta pay bills. Now I gotta stress over my child. Man, you a bundle of confusion, man.
Your inner problem.
Yeah.
Wait, you can tell you how that let go from these mortal thoughts.
Yeah, let go from these mortal thoughts, because that's what Esau catches us up on, man. He just throwing everything at you, man, until I like that color. I like that taste. To a point, you bugged out, bro. It's just better to trust in the Lord. Was that in on that?
A little bit more. Yeah, it says for the work say of him that made it, he made me not. Or shall the thing frame say of him that framed it, he had no understanding.
And that's what Esau saying, man. The Lord ain't got no understanding. Why is he remixing everything? But the Lord's, and that's the point to premise. The point of my premise is the Lord is destroying all of this shit. That's why you people can't have no pleasure in this no more. It's easy to have pleasure in things that you grew up around. You're familiar with these things. But now you mean to tell me the pleasures that I'm supposed to have, I can't have them no more? You mean to tell me the pleasures I was promised, I can't partake in them anymore? It's just like the brother was talking about, like, yo, we could actually hit the club in 09 and actually still dance with a couple of bras, you know? You can't go to a club down here in Birmingham. And hell, in my little country bumpkin ass town, you can't go out for what? Niggas will shoot something. Yeah. You mean to tell me that was a rite of passage at one point? The club is not even a rite of passage here in America. Wickedness. You mean to tell me a wicked love is being dried out in a place? That's the Lord turning your things upside down. He's esteeming as a potter's clay. There will be no strip club in the kingdom of heaven. It will be no bar in the kingdom of heaven. These things will cease to exist. This is a part of Esau turning things upside down. You got it?
That's why people be so pissed, because Esau got them falling in love with temporary things.
Done.
They're trying to fall in love with some shit. They tell you how to hope deferred makes your heart sick. Your hope is for that shit to continue, but it's temporary. And Esau know that shit temporary. Your car and shit, the seats get the, you know what I mean, cracking up in the inside, that shit bothering you. But yeah, because it's temporary. You know, nothing in the society is meant to have that everlasting vibration.
Yeah, Jake, die. I gotta get in the G-Wagon. I gotta get in the G-Wagon. Jake gets in the G-Wagon. Now you're racking your brain. How do I keep this motherfucker running? How do I keep this thing from breaking down?
Damn, make time this shit.
Yeah. You see? hell, man. You got it up.
Yeah, if I made this, Isaiah 52 and verse 1, and it says, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee circumcised and the unclean. Just backing the brothers up, man. Hey, that's that season that we're in. It's time to put on thy beautiful garments, man. And it starts by the way of putting on this word, man. You know, no return again, like we quoted earlier, seek the old path. You see? Because our nation is really full of fucking confusion now, man. Because what we have been defiled, or what is it? He that touches pitch shall be defiled. Yeah, man, we touched the fucking pitch, man. You know, and now we're defiled, man. Not adultery, that adulterous generation. You know, adultery is common in our nation. You know, pork is common in our nation. We basically have become a degenerate vine, man. But here it is, the Lord has said, what? Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, man. It's time to arrive. If I may, one more verse. It says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. So come from that confused state of mind, man.
Beautiful.
You see, loose the bands from thy neck. Yeah, we still physically in captivity, but everything really starts by the way of your mind, man. You see, this truth has returned upon the planet Earth, starting with the Lord Abba Bivens, you know, and on down to the apostles, you know. You got men over you to teach you, tell you this truth, man. Or is that Jeremiah 3:15? I would say, passes according to my heart. That's the importance of leaning not to your own understanding, man. Because the Lord has set up men for you to learn from and come from that confused state of mind, man. You see? What you brothers got it?
I got one for you real quick. Because the Lord did, he set up leaders, man. All right, this is Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, ye shall not, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
That's it. And here it is. We're seeing our teachers, man. Though we catching hell, but here it is. The Lord is still, he got that hand of mercy extended unto us, man. All you got to do is grab on to it, man.
Yeah.
It's like, you got
hand now, brother.
Yeah. Got some bad here real quick, that little point you just made. Isaiah 59 and 1. The Lord's hands, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save.
Beautiful.
Neither is his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you that he would not hear. Yeah, just know what you're saying. Like the reason why you Jakes haven't found peace because you have not departed from your iniquity, man. You have not pretty much you haven't been motivated by the fear of Yahweh by Shem Shai. The scripture say the fear of the Lord makes you depart from sin. Okay? So that's why you continue on your rebellion. You seek peace, but you can't find it. It's going to continue like that until the missus come, unless you take hold into the light of Yahweh Shai, man. We're talking about this truth. Okay?
I got one. This Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, and that's what Jake do. Jake take counsel with Esau, the very man, the man that raped, robbed, and murdered. This is who you take counsel with, man. Like, here it is, he came and put his foot in your ass, man. He came and put his foot in your ass. And all of a sudden, he's sitting in your house and you just happy to be able to sit down at your own table. All right? You got it? And it says cover with the covering. And what is that cover? You covering with all of these spirits, all of these philosophies, all of these doctrines, man. But you ain't coming back to, you're an Israelite, brother. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, you hate that. But you love Christianity. You love being a Muslim, but you hate being called an Israelite. You're covered with the cover, but not of the covering of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You got it?
But not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, because you want to, you claiming this heritage, it comes with a price, man. That what? Hell no, I ain't no Israelite. Why? Because then you saying, hey man, I'm worthy of all judgment that comes unto me because I am the Lord's people. I'm worthy of their judgment. So therefore, James, man, hell no, I ain't no Israelite. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I'm a Baptist. Hell no. You don't want to be associated with their judgment. You only want to be associated with the blessings. You got it?
It says that want to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And that's what they doing. Hey, first it was you trusted Bill Clinton at one point. I'm just speaking in my lifetime. Bill Clinton, George Bush. You had Barack Obama. You had DJ Trump.
These are the people that these people always trusted in. They get themselves geared up every 4 years. Now you have his inauguration day coming on the 20th. How many of you niggas have done DJ Trump pass you out an invitation? You niggas going, man. This is our people. Why are they in the uproar? Why are they in the uproar towards the government? Because you look for the government to feed you. That same cow that he put in the duff, you can have your own. If you pray to the Lord can bless. It's nothing for the Lord to bless you with some money and give you some land. But no, you preferred to get it from Esau. You trust in the strength of the Pharaoh. So the Lord said it should be what?
Yep. It says that want to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Hush, I don't want to hear that Israelite shit, man. What you say, TD? That's what you want. You got it.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, it's gonna be your shame because he was like, damn, this is the guy I trust. It's to your shame because damn, I shouldn't have never trusted him in the first place. He did bring me in here in cargo slave ships. You should feel shameful for that. But to your confusion, thermal and nuclear missiles, I can't outrun them. You mean to tell me nobody's gonna come to my defense? You mean to tell me you really just mowing us down in the streets like this? And it's okay? It's gonna be to your confusion and to your shame, man. Because the Lord promised this to us, man. You got it, you can bring that up.
Bring it up.
We'll wrap it up with this.
Yeah, this is Hosea 6 and verse 1. It says, come, let us return unto the Lord.
So let us come. Hey, brothers, hey, sisters, hey, ones that are willing to hear, come. Let us return unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Let us return unto him. You got it? Because you've been calling on Jesus, Jeebus. You've been calling on God. You've been calling on Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whoever. But we calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You got it?
Yeah, it says, for he hath torn and he will heal us.
The same one that put me on those cargo slave ships, the same one that put me through child slavery, the same one that delivered me from Egypt, the same one that put us in the Syrian captivity, the same one that gave you niggas the crack epidemic, the same one that tore us, that put us through all of this, the same one that took us through Gator Baits. You got it?
Yeah, it says, he will heal us.
He will heal us. Not T.D. Jakes, not Martin Luther King, not Sleepy Joe, not DJ Trump, not LeBron, not Diddy, but who? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You got it?
Yeah, it says he have smitten and he will bind us up.
He is smitten, so the Lord, hey, he the one who had put them hands on you. But the same man that put them hands on you gonna sit you down. Hey, I told you, I throw a mean level hook, but he wiping the blood out your eyes, you know, he putting the bandages on you. He done broke your arm, he putting that in the sling, done put your hand in the cast. He shall bind you up, man. So the same one that put his hands on us will be the same one that shall heal us, man. He'll be the one that delivers us. Is it any more to that?
Yeah, that's it, man.
So, but with that, hopefully brothers were edified. We want to end out by giving all glory, infinite praises unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Kabadash.
Double understar apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. They're teaching that rule well. Salutations unto the Akim. Hey, to the next time. Shalom.
Shalom.
Soon.
Tuning in.